taking you on the profitability in snail farming. Snail farming, also known as siliciculture, is one of the most profitable business in the sector of agriculture. Now, when we talk about the profitability in snail farming, there are different species which gives us this profitability. In Nigeria, we run three major species, which is the Achatina magnata, and Achatina felicia. This is the Achatina, this is the Achatina magnata, and this is the Achatina felicia. What is the difference? The major difference in going for Achatina magnata among these three is because Achatina magnata is known as the African giant snail. So it grows more bigger, it grows up to 1-2 kg within a shorter period. When it is being boosted, it grows much bigger than other species. While other species like the Achatina produces more snails than the Achatina magnata. We'll be talking on the Achatina magnata because that is what we have known, and that is the biggest snail we actually patronize, and which the market as well patronizes in Nigeria. So, how do you start your snail farming? Snail farming as a cash generator. What is required for you to start a snail farming? Now, 1,000 snail. Let us say you are starting with 1,000 snail, or let's bring it down to 500 snails. 500 snails. 500 snails will take a space of 25 by 20. Now, this is very much big for 500 snails. It could even contain 1,000 snails. But let's just say 25 by 20 or 25 by 15. 25 by 20 or 20 by 15. When you get your land space, the next thing required is water supply. If there is water supply, you are set to start a snail farming. There are different habitations for snail farming. In snail farming, we have the hutch box, we have the greenhouse. So we'll be talking on the greenhouse. We still have other pens. So we'll be talking on the greenhouse snail, which is this. When you have your greenhouse available, it is for you to get your snails. Let's assuming you buy 500 snails in January. You bought them in January, February, March, they should start reproduction. When they lay in March, hatchability takes place in April. From April to June, what do you get? You get juveniles. These juveniles are sold for 70 naira, at least 70 naira. But I know some people who sell for 100 naira. But at least 70 naira each. Each snail produces at least 80. Highest is 150, but I am going to the least 80 a year. Now you bought 500, you bought 500 point of lay. So you minus 5% for mortality, remaining 5%, which should be 475 pieces remaining during the period of 1 year. That is from January to January. From January to January, 5% is for mortality, and you have 475 pieces remaining. And these 475 pieces, all of them are going to lay because they are hermaphrodites. Snails are hermaphrodites. There is no male, there is no female, all of them are all female, and all of them are all male. When they start reproducing, the least is 80 pieces per snail. So if you are having 475 pieces remaining and 475 pieces are laying, that means you have 80 snails each of them. That means 80 multiplied by 475. 80 pieces per snail multiplied by 475 snails which is remaining out of 500 you bought. Out of 500 snails you bought, you are having 475 pieces remaining. So you multiply 80 snails each by 475. We have 38,000 snails in 1 year. It's going to come bit by bit as they lay, as often as they lay, so the snails multiply. But within this period, when they start the production from another March of another year, you are going to get 38,000 snails. Now, if you are going to sell 70 naira as juvenile, not consumable, as juvenile, for those who are also keeping the snail, who are also raising snails. So if you are gonna sell 70 naira multiplied by 38,000, so you are going to get 2,660,000 naira within the period of this 1 year, within March to March. Remember, we are not calculating January and February, we are calculating March from when they start reproduction. So from March to March, you are gonna realize at least 2,660,000 from 475 slaves which you bought of 500 slaves. So let's assume you still want to maintain this 38,000 slaves, and you don't want to sell them immediately, and you want to keep them for them to keep multiplying till the second rollover. You're gonna get 80 pieces of snails. 80 pieces of snails from each snail. Out of 38,000 snails, let's subtract 5%. When you subtract 5%, you are gonna have 36,100 snails. You're gonna get 36,100 snails. Now, if 36,100 snails goes into reproduction, what will be the hashability? 80 pieces of snails each. So 80 multiplied by 36,100. So you're gonna get 2,888,000 snails within another period of 1 year. Now listen, you bought this year. The upper year it gave you 38,000, and the following year, making it 2 years plus, you are getting 2,888,000 snails. Snail farming is one of the most profitable sector in agribusiness. If you are not selling these snails at juvenile stage, not even consumable, we have not come to consumables. If you are not selling them at juvenile stage, you are selling them for 70 naira. That means you'll be making 202,160,000 if you are selling them 70 naira each. Look, in this calculation, we have subtracted all mortality, we have subtracted anything that's gonna go wrong. So this is the least, no matter how bad it is, this is the least you are gonna get from this reproduction. If you are not selling at consumable rate, from the day hashability takes place, you can harvest in 6 to 9 months as consumable. Now you can sell each consumable from 150 naira to 600 naira depending on the size, but at least from 150 naira. So you do the calculation yourself. If you are selling each snail for 150 naira, if you are selling as a breeder, if you are selling as the farmer, at least 150 naira each snail multiplied by 38,000 snails in 1 year. So you are getting 5,700,000 naira. You are getting 5,700,000 naira in 1 year. So if you are now rolling over or keeping the snails to the upper year, whereby you tend to harvest, remember, as you are keeping them, you are expanding the space. You don't allow them to stay there, allow them to grow. You are expanding, giving them enough space for them to grow well and for them to survive. So, having heard this and having known this, to be able to understand that snail farming is a cash generator. Snail farming is one of the most profitable business in the sector of agriculture. So the profitability in agriculture depends on the managerial input.